Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to my podcast W5. Wow Woman Winning Wonderful World. Friends, 2 days back on 5th June, we celebrated World Environment Day. So today on Wonderful Wednesday, I am going to podcast about a young conservationist who helped to remove 700 kg of plastic from a stream and ensured the return of crocodile. She is Sneha Shahi. In 2019, Sneha Shahi led a team of volunteers to clean up the Bhuki stream linked to Vishwamitri River in Vadodara to remove 700 kg of plastic waste, following which crocodiles that were part of water began to appear regularly. While she was a student of MA Environmental Studies at Maharaj Sayajirao University of Vadodara, Sneha Shahi signed up for the UNEP Plastic Tide Turner program, which brought about 300 students together and raised awareness on environment conservation. From Bihar, Sneha had travelled and lived in different places in the country as her father was in the Air Force. When her family settled in Vadodara, she enrolled at MS University, Maharaj Sayajirao University. She says, when you travel a lot and see a lot of places up close, you start to notice a disconnect between how we perceive these places and how they actually are. She started studying more about it, trying to understand the connectivity in different ecosystems in people and their connection with nature. And so, here is her story. In 2019, Sneha began working on the Plastic Tide Turner campaign, for which the university and the Center for Environment Education provided support. About 200 college students applied, with 90 from the Department of Environmental Science joining and assisting in conducting surveys about plastic and understanding stakeholders' relationship. They interviewed many police officers, local authorities, shopkeepers, and surveyed a large number of people to determine whether they understand what single-use plastic is, what their perception of plastic is, and to explain them to that plastic should not end up in the open environment. While a blanket ban is not completely feasible as it creates a lot of livelihood, Sneha believes one must approach it in a way that does not end up in an open environment. While working on Tide Turner campaign, Sneha and her team came across an urban stream named Bhuki, 7.5 kilometers long and linked to the river Vishwamitri. Initially, they thought it was a nala drain, but on mapping, it turned out that it is a natural rivulet which was not even marked by municipality, because smaller systems like these often go neglected because they have no use of them. But they are very crucial for managing floods, for managing urban biodiversity. On looking into a deeper aspect of Bhuki stream, they found that it had been clogged with plastics and solid waste to an extent that there was no movement of animals, specifically crocodiles. Sneha and 10 of her juniors from MS University all worked on this as dissertation. One with soil, other with water, another with waste, and so on, and collected data. They realized that collecting and publishing data was not going to work, so why not incorporate a human aspect by raising awareness? It started with an awareness program. Slowly, it went into a little bit of engineering to show people that there was a lot of erosion in the river, a lot of waste which was removed, and so one can have a lot of native plantation on the bank to make it stronger, which also helped them understand what are the native species which can be planted to bring more butterflies and birds. Start with finding solution for small problem was the key aspect in this mission. Soon, they had 300 volunteers from the university, with everyone helping to clean all the waste. They got somewhere around 4 to 5 hours to clean up time because it was a risky place because of crocodile. They removed around 700 kg of plastic, which was segregated, and some of it was recycled by using alcohol and molding it. The rest of it, which was either medical waste or glass and chemical waste, was all sent through tractors to the landfill sites. At the end of it, the crocodiles that they saw only once a year during the rain due to high water level began to appear on regular basis, and the team continues to monitor them. The goal was to make more people realize that they too can go into their backyards and look for small problems to start with. It was about raising awareness about freshwater bodies and how they can be restored by restoring people's faith in them. Sneha is part of YRE, Young Reporters for the Environment, and conducts workshops on plastic use to school and college students. In her own house, in the organization that she works with, she has tried to implement the segregation system for plastics for organic and inorganic waste, so that there is a 3-part segregation of waste. Other than that, she has always tried and spoken about plastic at any platform that she has been given, be it UN, be it UNICEF, because she understands the peril of waste ending up into it and waste ending up in environment. Sneha says it's heartening to see a lot more people speaking about climate change and sustainability than earlier. The best advice she can give young people is to channel their empathy and their passion into working towards a greater cause. The planet is dying and there are solutions, but there is no implementation. So, if people can work towards implementation, that would be wonderful. And that's why our today's theme is Wonderful Wednesday. Sneha's work has been featured in National Geographic's One for Change campaign that focuses on stories of change makers in the environment space. Sneha is currently pursuing her PhD, and her field site will be the Thambirani River in Tamil Nadu, which is the only perennial river in Tamil Nadu supporting the southern beat of Kanyakumari and Tuticorin. Her long-term plan is that she will be studying the system with the lens of social and ecological aspect, trying to link water quality with stories of people and how they feel the water quality has changed over the years, how people interact with this river, and based on this water quality, what is the kind of diversity available. So she has a broad vision and she wants to do PhD in all these things and implement the result of her PhD. Really for the noble cause she is working, because it is very high time to look on all these environmental issues and not only give a thought, but we have to have some action plan that is to be implemented. So here we come to the awesome journey which she has started and she has long run to go. Meet you tomorrow with next Wow Woman. Till then, live your life with your khwahish. Bye-bye.